Welcome to English Ed with Siley. I'm your virtual educator. Today is a special podcast where I will teach you to sound like a pro in English language. Stay tuned till the end of the podcast so you can't afford to miss the tips and tricks to improve your English language. Stress lends rhythm to the language. Putting stress on the wrong words and not stressing words which should receive stress can make our English language incomprehensible. I will be stressing few words. Listen up carefully. Let's begin. I have needed some new bookshelves for a long time. So during my holiday, I decided to tackle the job myself. Not that I am very clever with my hands, but it did not seem too difficult, and as I had already said that we could not afford to go away, I thought it would be prudent not to spend money having it done professionally. So this was a small passage where I have stressed on a few words. Understanding and practicing word stress and sentence stress will significantly improve your English pronunciation. So why are these syllables so important? Let's understand. Because they play a crucial role in pronunciation, stress patterns, spelling, and reading. Now you will ask me, what's a syllable? A syllable is one unit of a sound, usually including a vowel sound and consonants. Syllable is joining of a vowel plus consonant into one sound. In English, every word has at least one syllable, and some words have multiple syllables. Syllables play a crucial role in determining the stress patterns of English words. Question time. How do you pronounce the word English? Is it English or English? The primary stress is given on ing, and not lish. Did you know that words can be broken down into syllables for better pronunciation? Have you learnt the correct method to break the syllable? Alright, let me tell you. The rule is every part of the word that's broken should have at least one vowel and rest are consonants. Okay, let me explain this with an example. Let's take the word chocolate. Let's break the word into syllable. Remember, every syllable should have a vowel. Let's break the word into syllable containing one vowel. The word is chocolate. Cho-co-late. We have broken down this word into 3 syllables. Now that we have learnt how to break down the word into syllable, do you know which syllable in the word gets the stress? The first syllable cho gets stressed. We say chocolate. Repeat after me. Chocolate. The structure of the sound system involves not only vowels and consonants, but also stress and intonation. The English language derives much of its rhythm and clarity from the use of stressed syllables within the words and across the word boundaries. Stress can be at 2 levels: word stress and sentence stress. Let's talk about word stress. What is stress? Stress is the extra breath force we put on a particular syllable which makes it prominent in a word. The pronunciation of the vowel in that syllable sometimes changes. For example, atom, atomic, photo, photography. Though the spelling is identical in 2 pairs, the pronunciation of the vowel undergoes a change. Let's take example of the noun object. Repeat after me. Object. Let's use it in a sentence. I kept the object on the table. In another sentence where object is a verb, I object you, my lord. Did you notice the difference in the word stress? The noun object has stress on entire word, whereas the word object has stress on second syllable checked. Hence, stress on a wrong syllable and unstress at a place where there should be stress can make the pronunciation wrong and the word very unclear. You will ask me, so are there any rules to word stress? Yes, certainly. I will teach you the rules for word stress as well. Before that, I would like you to do the simple exercise. Sit back and relax. Take a deep breath and repeat this after me. Great job! Let's begin with the rules for word stress. Word stress changes depending on the function of the word. If the word has two syllables and it acts as a noun, the stress is on the first syllable. If it is a verb, the stress is on the second syllable. For example, if it's a noun, object, convict, import. If it's a verb, object, convict, import. Great job! Let's check another rule for word stress. These are dissyllable words. That means this word can be broken down into two syllables. Prefixes that do not affect the meaning a, be, and re. In such words, the stress is always on the root itself. Let's check the example. Allowed, before, reclaim, arise, become, resent, aloft, behind, return. Next rule. Now let's check the word with the prefix disapprove, discolor, disclaim. In these words, the stress is on the root word. Next rule for the words ending with ate is IZE. Let's check. In these words, the stress is on the second syllable. Alright? Narrate, debate, vibrate, locate, revise, excise, baptize, chastise, enact, attract, inject, infect. Got it? Great! Now let's check the words ending with shun. In such words, the stress is always on the last but one syllable. Alright? Application, examination. When shun is preceded by s, shun is produced as shun. tion is pronounced as shun. Example, question, suggestion, congestion, combustion. Great job! Let's move on to the next rule. In words ending with ity, the preceding syllable gets stress. Ability, activity, probability, possibility. In words ending with ik, ikali, il, ian. Alright, let's check the examples. Electric, patriotic, chaotic, electrical, electrically, mechanically, mechanically, mechanical, memorial, tutorial, librarian, musician. Alright? Let's check next rule of the word stress. Words ending with graph, graphy, logy, crat, crazy. Alright? In such words, the stress is on the last but second syllable. Photograph, autograph, phonograph, photography, biography, geography, biology, zoology, psychology. The next rule is for the following words that have stress on the suffix itself. Example: engineer, volunteer, black marketeer. The stress is on the suffix EER. Alright? In the next word, addressee, payee, employee, the stress is on the suffix EE. In the next word, unique, physic, oblique, the stress is on IQUE, unique, physic, oblique. In the next word, the stress is again on the second syllable. Obtain, entertain, ascertain. In the next word, the stress is on the second syllable again, and this word has the suffix esque. Picturesque, grotesque, burlesque. I am going to read certain words which have stress on the second syllable. Alright? Arthritis, bronchitis, delete, complete, questionnaire, multinaire, cigarette, casket, lemonade, poet, whenever, forever, Chinese, Japanese, adolescent. Great job! Now let's move on to the next rule. Compound words take stress on the first constituent. For example, blackboard, downstairs, timetable, birthday. The stress is on the entire word itself. Now there are certain weak forms in a sentence. Words usually weak in a sentence are articles like a, an, and, as, but, than, that, the. So what do we mean by these weak forms? Weak forms just means that you do not stress on these particular words. Alright? So prepositions like at, for, from, of, to, we do not put stress on these preposition words. Okay? Now forms often weak and therefore used in short forms in a sentence. Am, are, can, should, would, does, is, must, not, shall, them, us, was, were, auxiliary verbs like will, had, have. We do not put stress on these kind of words. Alright? So these are simple rules of word stress in English. If we remember them, we will be able to pronounce most of the words with reasonable clarity. Hope you have understood how important it is to mark the main stress syllable in every word you learn from now on. It will really help your pronunciation, rhythm, and stress. Now let's take a deep breath. Inhale, exhale deeply. Great job. Now rub your palms. Rub, 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 rub. Move your palms all over your eyes and feel the warmth of your palms on your eyes. Done? Now open your eyes and listen up carefully. I am sure you would want to learn how sentence stress functions. Don't you? I'm sure you would. Which word of the sentence take the stress? Must be your primary question, right? Let me clarify this point. Both at the word level and at the sentence level, stress lends to the clarity and meaning that the speaker wants to convey. Consider the following sentence spoken in 3 different ways with stress on 3 different words. I like pets. The meaning of this sentence is, I like the pets, you may not like it. The stress is on I. The second form, I like pets. That means, I don't think that I hate the pets, right? So the stress is on like. I like pets. The third form, I like pets. The meaning of the sentence is, I may not like other animals. I like pets. Please note, in a sentence, words that normally receive stress are content words. Okay? I will repeat this. In a sentence, words that normally receive stress are content words like nouns, verbs, adjectives, adverbs. Alright? For example, what are the nouns? Nouns are names of person, place, animals or things. So we do stress on these kind of words in a sentence. Verbs are nothing but the action words like swimming, driving, eating. These words receive stress in a sentence. Adjectives like beautiful, colorful and all kinds of adjectives receive stress. Adverbs like swiftly, we receive stress on such kind of words in a sentence. Alright? Please also note, in a sentence, words that are normally not stressed are purely grammatical words like prepositions, articles, conjunctions and pronouns. In a sentence, if you come across prepositions like in, on, over, you do not stress it. In articles, when you come across a and the, do not stress it. In conjunctions like and, but, also and all other words that join two sentences together, do not stress on such words. And also pronouns like he, she, it, them, their, theirs. Do not put stress on such kind of words. So, here is a tip to sound more pro. The time given to the stressed syllable is longer than the time given to unstressed syllables. The unstressed syllables are rushed through. For example, chocolate, chocolate. Can you guess which syllable did I rush through? I rushed through second and third syllable. That is chocolate, co-lit. I'm sure you got me right. I'm sure you have understood which word, which syllable to stress and which syllable not to stress in order to get the pronunciation right. Hence, the pronunciation of these words changes slightly in continuous speech. We call them weak forms. Weak forms are the words where we do not put any stress. Alright? Let's take more examples on sentence stress. Repeat after me. Where is my new watch? For example, where is my new watch? The meaning of the sentence is my new watch, but not somebody's. Alright? The stress is on my new watch. The second form of the same sentence. Let's check it out. Where is my new watch? The meaning of the sentence is I'm asking for my new watch, but not old one. I'm asking for my new watch, but not old one. So the stress is on new watch. Alright? Being aware of syllables and their patterns can help you develop better rhythm and pacing in your speech, which contributes to greater overall fluency in English. So working on syllables and word stress can be fun and over time will help you to be better understood and become a confident speaker. Yay! Don't forget to like and follow my podcast. Share my podcast in your friends and families or colleagues. Do spare a minute on the exit poll. Kindly show your love and comment on my podcast. I would really love it. Until then, keep learning, keep growing. See ya.